sports fans, welcome our newest addition to the BBallBreakdown team, Cameron Pern, who will continue his entertaining and educational series, The High Low, on our channel going forward. Follow him on Twitter as well. I'm in.
Rather common occurrence on this night was Victor Oladipo and Elfrid Payton both losing track of their man when he was moving off the ball. You can note here that Fournier asks for a switch. Payton seems to acknowledge him but still manages to not check his man. This forces Fry to slide over and in turn give up an offensive rebound to his own man. Little mini highlight here. First we've got Brian Roberts on the left side kind of dancing around a Maxiel screen. You'll notice DJ Augustine plays the follow-up screens pretty well, but Charlotte does not stop hitting you with the actions. There's a nice continuous flow. This is why I like watching this basketball team. They're not a great offense, but they are a great screening team, and they'll hit you over and over. While it may not be an indication of anything specific, check out Waiters failing to recognize his teammates. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope had a great all-around game, including good defensive effort. He had an effective transition game, he scored at a high rate, but unfortunately his teammates missed him on a couple occasions when he was working so well off the ball. Check out KCP's transition defense in these two sequences. KCP's transition offense wasn't so bad either. Garrett Temple may be one of the league's more underrated on-ball defenders, but he had a strangely difficult time staying in between Klay Thompson and the basket. Here's Temple curiously picking up a man who's already being covered by a teammate. Note Nene's frustration after the play. Check out Temple on the baseline. Gortat notices he has an opening and leads him with a pass, but Temple looks completely disinterested in running towards the ball, which causes a turnover. After the curl, Temple is wide open once again right around the hoop, but doesn't look interested in receiving the pass. This ends in a completely missed opportunity. Here was a really effective play that Minnesota ran pretty much all game. The telltale sign is you'll have the power forward in the center on the weak side attached to the hip. Once they set the down screen, the play can play out in a variety of ways, but here's a couple of examples. Here's a little glimpse of how Coach Flip Saunders is using his new addition, Kevin Garnett. It's also worth noting that Saunders is one of the league's bigger advocates of taking long twos. In both plays you'll find Spencer Hawes, who's caught up in either trying to contain Ricky Rubio's penetration or getting around the back screen that's set for Garnett. It's often the little things with cerebral players like Roy Hibbert. Check out how he's able to attempt to dislodge the ball and do so without getting out of position. Most centers will make a lunge for it, but here he understands the importance of staying in position and just makes a little jab. This probably surprises the penetrator, and it leads to Roy getting the block. You can be the judge of whether or not Roy Hibbert is playing mind games with his opponents. In the next two sequences, it almost appears as if he is completely ignoring his weak side help tasks, only to turn around and completely obliterate his opponent.
Yes!